Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, May 2nd, 2019. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. I want you guys to remember this name, Michel de Boule. Chris Aceto says he's destined to be on the Classic Physique Olympia stage one day. And when Chris tells me stuff like this, 9 times out of 10, it ends up being right. Over the last month, Michel's managed to take second in back-to-back pro qualifiers, where a lot of people think he actually should have won. I heard through the grapevine that some of the judges overseas thought he was too big, which seems crazy to me, because everything about this guy screams classic physique. But given the fact that he's already come so close twice this season, it feels like it's only a matter of time before people come to their senses and he finally seals the deal. You know how you can scroll through Netflix and add cool shows to your watch list? Well, for me, Emir Omeragic has earned a watch list nomination because this guy might be onto something. Over the last few weeks, our inbox has been getting flooded with fans all over the world begging us to check out the emerging classic physique star, who's only 2 weeks out from his first pro qualifier of the season. By all accounts, Amir and his team put together a solid game plan this time around, and I think they have a realistic chance of officially putting an end to his amateur career with a win. So as long as he takes care of things from a conditioning standpoint, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't be right there in the mix of things when it's all said and done. As of today, the Boston Celtics are giving potential NBA MVP Gianna Settanta all he can handle. So now that the Greek Freak is on second round hiatus, maybe my guy, Valentis Dokos, can step up and take the reins. A few days ago, we got our hands on some exclusive new progress photos from the Dokos camp as they continue to tighten things up in preparation for their season debut. According to Dokos, he's way ahead of schedule to come in at his all-time best. And assuming he can keep the momentum going, this could end up being one of the defining moments of his bodybuilding career. I heard Graham Hancock on a podcast once talking about how Egypt could have been the true cradle of civilization. And when you see guys like rookie Mohammad Foda walking around, it does kind of feel like they've got something going on there with the gene pool. In case you missed it, Foda locked up his pro card a few weeks ago at the Lebanon Pro-Am, where he opened a whole case of whoop-ass on the rest of the lineup. At this point, we still haven't heard any word back from Foda or his team about whether or not they're planning to compete again this year. But if they are, I'd be on the lookout for this kid to sneak into a show near the end of the season, where he can end up taking a lot of people by surprise. More and more now, it feels like the whole bodybuilding culture is starting to become a global thing. And seeing guys like Jin Kang starting to get recognized really drives that home. The South Korea native got himself on the map when he brought home the gold at the Korea Amateur Olympia last weekend, where I had a few people tell me that they thought he had the highest ceiling out of any athlete in the entire show. Even though he might not have the size to hang with some of the bigger guys in the division yet, if he can build himself into a legitimate top 5 guy at some point down the road, it would be amazing to see a guy like this carrying the torch. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.